bronze. To lunatic fringe columnist Charles Krauthammer, the most skilled of the writers, wrongly crediting President Bush's ban on embryonic stem cell research for the recent breakthrough in turning ordinary non-embryo cells into stem cells. The scientist who did the lead work on the research did so in Japan, where he was not hampered by the Bush ban, and his American counterpart, Dr. James Thompson, has now written that the restrictions set back the effort 4 or 5 years. So, sorry, Charlie. Also, don't tell anybody, but the neocons essentially banned embryonic stem cell research, but just approved a form of cloning. Our runner-up, Billo, back to this war on Christmas that only he can see or hear, telling a guest, quote, "There's a very effective movement underway to wipe out in the public square all vestiges of Christmas. Stores were ordering employees not to say Merry Christmas. If I had not done the campaign, then the forces of darkness would have won." Jeez, Bill, you are the forces of darkness. This Messiah stuff is bad enough, but the context is even worse. He was saying that to an obviously very sincere and very religious woman who is leading a push to de-emphasize commercialism at Christmas and focus instead on the message attributed to Jesus to care for our neighbors as ourselves. He told her she was trying to diminish what he'd done and that she was naive and she was spending her time in the land of Oz. Bill, they already made this movie you think is real life. The Christmas That Almost Wasn't. Rossano Brazzi, 1966. Italian. But our winner, our illegal immigration hypocrite of the day, Willard Mitt Romney. This is a twofer for him. The second time this has happened. He has now fired the landscaping company that tends to his home outside Boston, the day after he and Giuliani went back and forth about which one of them could be crueler to Mexicans. The Boston Globe interviewed the two guys who were working on his lawn. They admitted they were in this country without immigration papers. They were even seen cleaning debris from Romney's private tennis court. It's like Lou Dobbs and the undocumented immigrants cleaning up the poop from his daughter's show horses. Don't exploit people who are doing jobs you'd never do in a million years. Jobs everybody you've ever known would never do in a million years. Don't do that and then try to get elected based on how you're going to expel the people from this country who will do those jobs. It's not just the basest form of personal hypocrisy, but you're permitting people to hate under the guise that it's just a respectable political debate. And worst of all, Governor Romney, Mr. Dobbs, you might even get your racist way someday. And then, who in the hell would be left to pick up after you? Willard Mitt Romney, today's worst person in the world.